Wait, what is Fatu thinking?
He's thinking he's going to take this to the next level. He's climbing the damn pond.
He's 20 feet away.
Are you kidding me? Holy!
Fatu just demolished the Archetype's road to WrestleMania.
And left us with more questions than answers.
Fatu, why did you assault the Archetype?
You got it twisted. I didn't assault the Archetype. He assaulted me. Hell out the way. He assaulted me. When he walked in here and said my title don't matter, when he stole my spot in the Elimination Chamber, he assaulted me. Archetype, next time I see you, it won't be in the ring. It's gonna be in the crime scene.
Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Champion Braun Breaker and his special counsel, Mr. Paul Heyman.
Thank you, Byron. I'm consistently surprised by the fact you still work here. Who's first? How about Marcus Brown?
Thanks, Paul. Braun, congratulations on the big win tonight. You really looked like you were ready for the match, and...
Too much wind-up, Marcus. Robin, give me something good and make it quick.
Paul, security footage confirmed Jacob Fatu attacked Ethan Page before the match, and after the Archetypes win and the...
What happened in the Elimination Chamber tonight was nothing short of a tragedy. But allow me to correct your well-intentioned but factually flawed statement. It was not a victory for the Archetype. You see, an Elimination Chamber match, by its very definition, requires a full complement of combatants, a full complement of healthy combatants. Anything less is a farce, another stunt, just like the Archives. The main event of WrestleMania is sacred, and the opponent for the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion Braun Breaker must be unimpeachable. I can't speak to any of the rumors swirling in the locker room. I can't confirm or deny what people are saying.
What rumors, Mr. Heyman? What are people saying?
Robert, right? You're asking the wrong guy. I'm merely the promoter of the most devastating professional athlete of the 21st century and have no way of knowing if the Archetype conspired with Jacob Fatu to severely harm Ethan Page and his chances in the Elimination Chamber. But I can tell you that as of now...
Paul, let me jump in here. I'll take on the Archetype. I'll take on Fatu. I'll take on Ethan Page if they can scrape him off the floor. Make it a fatal four-way.
What my client means to say is that he is ready for the main event of WrestleMania no matter who his opponent is. But right now, there is no #1 contender for the WWE Championship. Okay, thank you very much. No further questions. The champ has places to be.
Tell me it's not true, Nick. Tell me the rumors are just that. Rumors.
Look, I fought for you. Pierce did too. But the board met. They reviewed the footage, listened to Heyman's arguments, and they came to a decision. Your Elimination Chamber victory has been nullified.
Another dusty finish? This is just like what happened with the New Day.
It's an unfortunate coincidence.
Come on, somebody is pulling the strings here.
I'm not going to say that you're wrong, but those strings have been pulled and we are where we are. The WWE board wants a clean, undisputed #1 contender. If we don't give them one soon, they're ready to let your buddy Adam Pearce pick someone from Raw.
You want a clear-cut #1 contender? I know how to give you one. Put me in the ring with Jacob Fatu. Winner goes to WrestleMania to face Braun.
Fatu leaves chaos in his wake everywhere he goes. If this ends up in another controversial decision...
It won't. Because you're gonna put us in a match where there's no running, no hiding, no politics, and nobody pulling any strings. You lock us inside hell in a cell.
I'm going to have to smooth this over with the board. But I'll make the match.
Tonight, there will be no escape from the Samoan werewolf.
Seen a more intense look on the face of Jacob Fatu, and that's saying a lot. Jacob Fatu made a statement at Elimination Chamber when he assaulted the Archetype. Forget about a rematch at WrestleMania. Tonight, he ends the comeback once and for all.
The Archetype is ready for the most dangerous match in WWE.
Jacob Fatu annihilated the Archetype after Elimination Chamber. Why on earth did he challenge the Samoan werewolf to a match where he would be locked in a cell with him?
Because the Archetype will do whatever it takes to challenge Braun Breaker for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, Wade, including walk through hell.
He might have bought a one-way ticket, Michael. Fatu promised a crime scene, and they just locked the damn door.
Oh, the sheer force of that Irish whip.
Specifically targeting the leg. A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu being systematically worked on, man.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. Oh! He may have just slowed Jacob down a bit there.
Look, this is Hell in a Cell. The hurting has only just begun for him.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Opponent offering nothing back in return here. Powerbomb with authority through the cell wall. This has turned into a train wreck. The absolute brutality we're witnessing here is inhuman.
Really showing there's no concern for safety anywhere near the cell.
What a view he must have from the top of that cell.
Looking at a sea of ants from that height.
He's on top of the cell now, but that's a long way down.
Irish whip toward the edge.
Fatu is hanging on.
Here comes the archetype.
Whoa, look out. Don't fall.
Fatu setting up for the Samoan drop.
No way!
Jacob Fatu and the archetype just came crashing down through the top of the cell.
Tell me I didn't just see that.
We got to get some doctors out here.
All the doctors.
Are you kidding me? How are these men functioning?
I cannot believe what I'm watching right now.
Believe it, Wade. Believe it.
Somehow they're back to their feet.
And this match will continue. Driving the point of the elbow in deep.
Shoulders down, Jacob going to end it here. He breaks the ref's count before 2.
He might have used everything he had left to kick out there.
The Samoan werewolf thinks the archetype stole his spot at WrestleMania, and he's going to take it back in Hell in a Cell.
We're gonna see it way up there.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake. Setting up for something here.
Drop back down with a Samoan drop.
2 count. He kicks out at 2.
He must have used his last ounce of energy to get that shoulder up.
What a barrage of stomps.
His body has to be racked with pain.
The way the cell tests your endurance, your resiliency is no joke.
Avoided any damage there.
Oh, what a clothesline.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
This cannot be how Jacob envisioned tonight going.
Jacob Fatu is shaky. The end of the tracks for him.
Jacob Fatu is in imminent danger.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that? Cover. We have a cover.
There's 2. Kicks out. Just kicked out.
That was an extremely close call. In fact, I'm not even certain that was actually a kick out.
Just dished out his most devastating offense, and you gotta be wondering if he's thinking one more time will be the charm. Springboard cutter! And right away into the pin. There's 2. A kick out at 2.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass. Clothesline. Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here. Springs to the second. No, 3rd rope.
Cover. Oh, come on.
They're going to steal this one. No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
Up for the power slam, but now reversed. Powered up.
On their own, yes! Reversal. And that turns things around.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Quick exchange of counters there. Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
With the counter.
Across the shoulders, knee right to the face.
German suplex.
And straight into the pin attempt.
2 count. You gotta be kidding me.
It's not over yet. Start the chance.
Look at the power.
Down with an F5. Is that what it takes to beat Jacob?
Finally got him. I can't believe this match is finally over.
Here is your winner, the
Archetype just walked through hell, and now he's on the way to Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Paul Heyman has got to be watching this very closely, and he cannot be happy. The Archetype defeated Jacob Fatu in a vicious Hell in a Cell match. He does deserve it.
Thank you. You have been with me through a lot over the last year. But I finally punched my ticket to WrestleMania! Now, we got a WWE title match to make. So get out here, Braun Breaker!
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
My name is Paul Heyman, and I stand before you tonight not as the special counsel of the blue chip off of the dog-faced block, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion Braun Breaker. No, I'm here as a friend. So please listen. Your obsession with redeeming your loss to Braun Breaker and proving yourself to me is going to destroy you. You won the right to challenge my champion at WrestleMania, but you don't have to. You walked away before, you can do it again with your dignity intact. Or you can finish your comeback on the grandest stage of them all, being wheeled out of the stadium on a stretcher.
That's a good speech, Paul. I just have one question. Does he know?
Does who know what?
Does Braun know how hard you've been trying to keep us apart? You know, I kept asking myself why a group of WWE superstars took an NXT detour for a shot at the tag titles. Why'd they pick that exact moment to play parking lot hit squad? Eventually, the light bulb flicked on. It was you, Paul. You wanted me distracted. And that night Hector and I got our shot at the New Day, everything was falling into place until you strolled into SmackDown. Right on cue, Hector's trapped in the locker room. We lose the titles on a technicality, and before I know it, he turns on me and costs me the Rumble. And whose fingerprints were on all of that? Yours.
Well, congratulations. That was quite a summation. See, the thing is, my father was a great attorney, and he taught me to always be one step ahead of the prosecution. You missed something. Something big. You ever wonder why you were stuck on SmackDown all this time? Why Braun Breaker was always just out of reach? I made that happen.
Never underestimate the wise man.
Who do you think poured poison about you into Jacob Fatu's ear? Me. Again and again, I stopped you in your tracks. You had the audacity to say no to me? You were a lucky workhorse I could have turned into a thoroughbred as the next Paul Heyman guy.
That's the champion, and he does not look happy.
And neither does Paul to see his client out here.
This was not part of Heyman's master plan.
Is this all true, Paul?
Braun, I did what I did to protect you.
You think I need protecting? From him?
No, no, no. This business needs protecting from the archetype. WWE needs protecting from the archetype. These people need protecting from...
I'm the champion, Paul. You don't make the call. I do.
Braun, I am your oracle. Listen to me. This man...
Hold on, Heyman. I think you've forgotten something. You don't get to make matches. And you definitely don't get to stop them. It will be the WWE Champion Braun Breaker defending against the Archetype at WrestleMania.
It's official. The match we've all been waiting for. WrestleMania. Braun Breaker versus the Archetype.
And Paul Heyman just got played at his own game.
I got goosebumps, Michael. This is gonna be a straight-up classic.
Before you showed up, there was only one question anyone was asking around here.
Yeah? What was that, champ?
Is the next face of this company gonna be Braun Breaker? Or Jacob Fatu? Then you show back up, and even though I threw you around like a rag doll, people keep telling me the Archetype should be in that conversation. Is that what you think? That you deserve to be on my level?
We're about to find out in front of 80,000 people. Because tonight's not about me. It's not about the comeback. Tonight is about whether you can carry this company on your back. And I know that I can.
Your old school mind games ain't gonna work on me. You did yourself a favor waiting this long. If you'd come at me last year right after our first match, I'd have retired you for good. Even you knew that.
You think? Because Paul worked real hard to keep us apart. I think he saw something in that beating you gave me.
What do you think he saw? Some guy...
Or one of the best of all time learning every hole in your game.
The problem with that is I got no holes in my game. I'm not some gimmick. I've known exactly who I am my entire life.
Then you're in for a rough night. Because if that's the only way you see yourself, what's the mirror gonna look like without that belt around your waist?
I'm not gonna find out because tonight, your comeback is over.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start, everybody watches the end, but a lot of people miss the middle.
That's too bad. That's where the real work happens.
Exactly. You've had quite the journey.
With a few detours.
Detours? No. Your time on the Indies, putting in the work on NXT, battling Fatu and Hector, it all led here. Main event, WrestleMania.
It did.
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strength.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me,
No, never. There's a reason I turned him down then. That hasn't changed. I don't need someone scripting my path for me.
no. Not now, anyway. Anyway, good luck out there.
Aw, look at you. All serious and stuff. Big main event energy. Finally.
Need something, Liv?
What? I'm proud of you. You made it back. Took what? 12 months? But you got off the back of that milk carton. The great archetype. Comeback story of the year. Finally getting your shot.
Everybody's path is different.
No kidding. I never would have taken the long road. Honestly, was it fun playing tag team dress up with the rookies? I mean, it was sweet, but in a sad way. You can't tell me you didn't get tired of waiting your turn. All that buildup, anticipation.
Some things are worth waiting for. I'd rather earn it than take it the wrong way. I'm not you, Liv.
I know. If you were, you'd be cute. And I wouldn't have let Paul Heyman lead me around by my nose for 12 months. Maybe next time, don't wait. Don't ask, don't earn, just take. Kick the doors down, make a mess, and...
I mean, it's not like I don't see your point. I do wonder why I took the exact road I did.
Ooh, I think that little voice in your head? You should start listening to her. She sounds a lot like me.
Look at you.
I definitely hit some potholes along the way.
It was all worth it to get...
Not that I can...
Officially.
But I can understand why you'd want to. I'm sure you've had a lot. When I showed up at TBD and made you the offer to go to NXT,
I did think about it for a second.
You made hard choices. Some bad ones, some good ones.
We can reminisce more some other time. But right now, I'm focused on tonight.
Good. Now go out there and finish what you started.
Is scheduled for
comeback story of the decade culminates at WrestleMania.
The comeback story does culminate tonight, but is this going to be the ending the Archetype dreamed of? Or will all the hard work and sacrifice end in disappointment at the hands of Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker?
Look, I'm choosing to believe the past year meant something. This isn't the same Archetype who stepped back into the spotlight and got shut down. Oh no, this is a new man who put in the work, and it's about to pay off.
Under the guidance of Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker steps onto the grandest stage of them all.
After everything that Heyman did to put roadblocks in the Archetype's path, you have to wonder if he's on the same page with Braun Breaker here tonight.
That was just a minor speed bump on the road to WrestleMania for Breaker. By all accounts, they worked things out and are ready to walk out together with that WWE Championship.
Braun Breaker ready to shut down the Archetype once again.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 292 pounds, Archetype. And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Braun.
The unification of the World Championship and WWE Championship in 2002 brought us the undisputed title.
The one title to rule them all.
There are matches that change the course of WWE and define eras. You can feel it in the air. Braun Breaker versus the Archetype. The rematch is one of those.
I have to agree with you. There is a sense of destiny in the air at WrestleMania tonight.
And they both feel it. Braun and the Archetype came here looking for a fight, and they're gonna get it.
Not getting any more than a 1 count.
Disrespecting the competition. Letting him get to a standing base, moments away from having him exactly where he wants. Big time cutter.
Down for the pin.
Oh, that was close. And this early, too.
Springs to the second, no third rope. Oh, so athletic.
Shoulders down, pinning predicament. He throws a shoulder up before 2.
He's looking to get this match won in short order.
The WWE Championship is on the line on the grandest stage of them all. Braun Breaker is defended against the Archetype, and Paul Heyman looks concerned that he's about to lose his meal ticket.
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
Rests on top of things and cleared the ring of the hazard.
Down for the pin. There's two, and he forces a shoulder up after two.
I'm surprised he wasn't able to kick out sooner.
Locked in, he's ready for anything.
Breaker scrambling back into the ring. Spear! And Braun's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Breaker needs to find the best play in his playbook now.
Breaker outthought him there. Great job refocusing to reverse that. Showing some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter of your own.
Spear.
The champ taking a bit of damage.
Before hard close up and got caught. Right into the STO.
Man, what timing on that counter.
Oh, man, landing awkwardly. Directly into the pin attempt.
Two. Oh, he kicked out.
Unbelievable.
Springboard. Phoenix splash.
You gotta be kidding me. Put his shoulders down. This could be it.
Couldn't quite slam the door yet.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Spear nearly cut in half.
Wow, that was impressive. Into a driver. And he counters.
These two are finding an answer.
Shoulder into the midsection and a pin going for the three.
The challenger is going for it. Gets the shoulder up after one there.
Oh, he's still having a pretty easy time getting that shoulder up.
He is looking to do some serious harm. And this is a bad position for the champ to be in now.
Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are going to get.
Turning around into a backdrop. We're going to see it way up there. There it is! Outsider's edge.
Breaker looks like a sitting duck right now.
Are we about to see it?
Oh, an absolutely Herculean feat of power and strength.
Two. He kicks out somehow.
Champions never give up easily. Case in point right there.
It must be. Hoisting them up on their shoulders. F5.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
Two.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, the comeback is complete. We have a new, undisputed WWE Champion.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Braun Breaker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
The Archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Unbelievable.
Wait a second.
Boom! He doesn't need Heyman. He's already defeated his champion.
Yeah, what's Heyman gonna do? Show him how to lose?
The Archetype walked into WrestleMania with a chip on his shoulder and walked out alone, a legend. For Booker T, Corey Graves, and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole.